Where'd your love for music come from, and how did it inspire you to start a band?
My love for music definitely came from being around it so much as a kid. I was always singing. I had all the solos when I was in like elementary school, and I was singing in the church choir, and me and my brother used to like sing together. It was just kind of like a thing we could do easily, and it kind of bonded with it. Music became more of like something that like brought me peace and brought me like, I don't know, like some kind of serenity, if you want to call it that. And so then like making a band out of it, I always wanted to be like singing and making stuff. So if I could turn it into a job, it just made sense.
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome in pursuing your career in music?
Having something that's going to speak to people and set you apart from others is such a big obstacle to overcome. What's going to make people want to listen to us again and again and again? So that's like normal times. And like COVID times, obviously, like the biggest obstacle is just like staying connected. We're being able to still be on people's radars, because that's so much of being like a business in a band is like, hey, people still gotta buy records and people still gotta buy merch, and that's so much easier to do when you're going to them. When we can't go and meet them where they are, breaking through that barrier is really tough.
So what is your writing process for your music, and where do you get your inspiration?
My happiness is informed by how I interact with others. And in that, I think there's just like such a wealth of inspiration, because really that's what makes your life full. Like you can do all the coolest things in the world, but the people that you interact with, that's where I get my inspiration from. For me, it's always like words or like a line in my head, those moments of inspiration that kind of give you that physical reaction almost. I think chasing that feeling is my process.
What advice would you give your past selves?
I would tell myself to practice more. I took piano lessons from like third grade to high school, and I would practice the 15 minutes before I had lessons so my teacher wouldn't get mad at me. I just wish I would have applied myself more. The more I apply myself towards writing, towards practicing, the better I get. There's a hump you kind of got to get over as if you're trying to be a musician, to like not see practice as a chore and see it as a way to get better. And once I figured that out, that's definitely what I'd tell my younger self: practice a whole lot more. If you don't love it, then don't do it. Whatever's gonna make you like get that feeling in your gut that you want to keep doing it, that's what you should be following. Like music or anything. Life is short, and we ought to be putting our energy towards things that make us happy.